Praying is right. Hello, hello,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
people of Earth and from beyond.
Hi. I feel like this is some kind of special feature on your YouTube. You
Yeah,
should be, you should feel honored that I'm gracing the presence of your, YouTube. Anyways, hello everybody. My name is Alafia. I'm sure you already know who this is, but like I'm the new one here. So,
I'm GBD movie.
anyways, yeah. So today we're going to be talking about creativity and what fuels our creativity because I'm a creative, he's a creative. I write, I shoot videos, I doodle, I dress up, just a bunch of stuff.
Like a,
Shut up.
she's like a Pandora box of like creativity.
Anyways, so
Hmm.
yeah, we're going to be we're going to be talking about what fuels our creativity. So what fuels your creativity?
Um, I'd say like the highest, like the biggest, genuinely is like passion. It's like I genuinely just love like doing it. So like I'm doing it because like I love doing it. And there are times where like I have to trick my brain that I love what I'm doing. Do you get like I need to let it understand that like because like it's not everything in like the creative like space that you're genuinely going to enjoy, but you need to let your like I need to let my brain know that like I need to do this thing now so that like I can gain or get this thing later. I think like when I started, so a lot of people don't know, but I hated video editing. Like when I first started creating, I hated it so much. I couldn't understand it. I didn't even want to understand it. I had like the idea in my head, and I just felt like if I explained it properly to somebody that understood me, then like I would be able to like bring that vision to life. I hated video editing, but like the way I learned how to edit videos was like I tricked my brain to like, if we know how to do this thing, like it would be good for us to like, you know, it would be good that like how to video edit and like somebody doesn't mess up like your work. Do you get? And see me now, like I really just be editing any and everything at this point. So like yeah, um passion mostly for like my work and my desire for not wanting to be broke at 40 or any age, honestly. Yeah, like I just keep seeing like myself like when whatever I'm doing now, I keep seeing myself like, oh, 10 years from now, like when I'm 34. I'm 24 years old. And do you want to say your age on camera? And also just cut this part out. Hmm?
I'm also 24.
Eh? So we were both 24 years old, and yeah, like it's like I keep imagining like, oh, when I'm 34, like what I'm doing now, what I'm using to like do what I'm doing now, like where's it going to like take me to, and like what skills do I need to add to like what I can do, and what do I need to drop. So like what fuels my creativity is like not wanting to be broke 10 years from whatever age I am at. And I'm not saying that I want to be 34 and still trying to not be broke. So like yeah, like whatever I'm doing now, I need to make sure that like I hit those goals when I want to hit them. And yeah, passion. What fuels your creativity?
Hmm. Honestly, I feel like what fuels my creativity is my mood. And that's because so at the stage that I am in my life right now, I'm not necessarily at the place where I actually want to be, because there's still a bunch of stuff. There's NYSC. Well, there was school, and then there's NYSC, and then I finished NYSC and all of that. And also, all of it was just basically to get by. All the creative things I've done, they're just to get by, to cope, to survive. So let me give you backstory. When I was in uni, I hated the way that the school made us dress. First of all, I really hated. There's a particular there's a particular type of skirt that private uni basically makes
Mhm.
the girls or the women wear. Very elastic 3/4. I hated. Oh my fucking days, man. Can we swear here?
Hmm?
Can we swear?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, lovely. Anyways, oh my fucking days. I hated
yeah.
those. And then I was like, oh gosh, I cannot survive in this place. If first of all I hate what I'm wearing. I do wake up in the morning and I'm excited to wear what I want to wear to class. It was just a bunch of stuff. So I started thinking that I need to figure out a way to make myself enjoy this. I need to find a way to get by. I must. Survival
The
is
most.
key.
Mhm.
So I got really long skirts. I started wearing different colors of skirts. I started putting colors together. I just started playing with my outfits. And people started seeing it and they were like, oh wow, Alafia. It was it was a thing. It was a thing. But like that was also not really me at my core. Cause I'm not the type of person that will wake up in the morning and say, oh, the outfit for today is a skirt. No, that's not me. I am the type of person that will wake up today and say the outfit for today is shorts and maybe one shirt that is just comfortable. So yeah, that was me. But after school, it was really hard for me for a bit because I started. I was trying to give. I was trying to give to an audience that I could not feed. Sorry, because it was really really showing that I could not feed these people this type of content. So I just stopped creating for a while to figure out, okay, who am I really outside of the four walls of my university? Who is this person? What do I like? What are the things that I enjoy doing? Yeah. And then for doodling, because I said that I doodle.
Hmm. Like I remember like when we first met, I think like I feel like I'm the kind of person that like when you're friends with me or when you're around me, like my passion is almost is intentional. Like I want it to be contagious. I want you to feel it. I want you to feel that like I like this thing that like you're doing. Like I see this thing that you're doing, and I want you to like do this thing. And I remember like that time I used to beg you to like take doodling seriously. I'm even like really I wanted to say like I'm really proud of you and surprised that like you started posting it on your Instagram because before you just send it as like a snap streak and that's the end. You just save it on our snap and like that's the end. But like yeah, like passing it back to you now. I feel like somebody's calling me. Maybe this thing has paused.
Oh my god, that would be very problematical.
Let me check.
That would be very, very problematic. Oh, hi guys. Anyways, back story again. I have a lot of anxiety. A lot. A lot of anxiety. Doodling is what keeps my mind quiet. And I have always seen it as something that is mine. Like I didn't want to commercialize it. I didn't want it tainted. Cause to be very honest, when you're very good at something and then people want your services based on that thing, there's a tendency for that passion to, it's very possible for that passion to die because you're not working with yourself. You know yourself, you know how to deal with yourself. You don't know what you're expecting from other people. You don't know if this person is going to like the idea that you have in your head. You don't know all of these things. And it's very possible that they will not like it. And then when they don't like it, you start getting frustrated. You start feeling insecure. You start feeling inadequate. Like, oh, God, this is that I don't know how to do this thing or what. I didn't want doodling to be that. Because for me, I also don't really show my, you know, my vulnerable sides. Because, like, I just tell people that, oh, I have anxiety because I have anxiety. But doodling is very important to me because it quiets the noise, and that's very very important to me. Like, I need my mind to calm me
Yeah.
down. I need to be calm because if I'm not calm, I will not be productive. So doodling was like my intimate baby, and I just needed it. It was like something that I was, excuse me, it was something that was shielding. When I need this, it's just easy to go back on it. So yeah, I love doodling. Now I do it and I post it and just for people to see, but not necessarily because I care whether anybody likes it or not. I'm just posting it because me, I like it, and if somebody out there likes it, that's fine. But like, I don't really care whether or not is appealing to anybody. It has done its job. I
For
am
you.
calm.
Mhm.
My mind is at rest. I feel well rested and I am good. And I will post it. Maybe somebody else sees it and it speaks to them. That's fine. So, back to the question. So, what fuels my creativity is basically my need to survive. That's basically it. I just want to survive and get
Mm.
by.
Like, like what you were just saying
Yeah.
about like, oh, needing it to like survive. Like I have so many like writings in my notes app that like points out to the fact that like I would literally lose my mind if I could not create. I cannot imagine myself doing any other thing apart from this, and that's why like like what I was telling you about like my 9 to 5 and how like I had to sit down during like the training and say that like, okay, I'm going to try to do this during the training, understanding that like even though I don't know where like this is going to like take me to, but like that's the only thing I know how to do. I can't sit down here and pretend that like I am somebody else, like someone that I am not. You get,
Yeah.
I feel like it goes back to what you said about like you were in Bowen. I'm going to um um use this skinny to blow beep to push that sound out. The name of the school.
Why?
It push back to like when you were in uni, and we were like we had to like dress a certain type of way, and I feel
Yeah.
like I did the same thing to an extent to like how I
Mm.
used to dress. Like I remember like I don't know.
I
I
cannot be
can't.
basic.
I can't. Like I just cannot. I just cannot
By the way,
not
guys,
be. Yeah.
the something that he's very good at is the fact that
bombastic side eye,
he knows how to
criminal offensive side eye.
blossom in situations that are not convenient for him. I don't know how to do that. I had a I had a job, a remote job. It was an administrative assistant role. I hated that job. Oh fuck. I hated it so much because it required technical things like
Mm-hmm.
proofreading documents,
Mm-hmm.
like um scheduling meetings. That one was not even hard. Oh, it was just frustrating keeping records of documents.
Yeah.
It was just so black and white, so
Sorry.
colorless that I knew that I could not thrive in that workplace because it was too linear for me. Me as a person, I'm the type of person that I'm like a bird. I will literally squeeze myself out, be flexible, all of that, just to make myself happy. When I was in 100 level, before I even started doing fashion and stuff, well, I've always been a fashion babe in uni, but before that, I used to do my hair anyhow. Like, I would pack my hair a certain type of way. I just needed to express myself how I saw fit, and I did it, and I was happy. But that job, oh gosh, I could not even give my opinion because I didn't understand what was going on. And it was problematic for me because it kind of distorted my self image in a way because I was feeling very dumb. And I'm like, I'm not dumb now.
Right. Like
I'm
I
not
get
dumb now.
I
What's
get
it? What's this
I
one?
get I get I get I get
And
that.
till now, it still kind of affects me because I'm now thinking about subsequent jobs that I would take. And what if I don't now do it well and then I'm now dumb? Ugh.
Yeah, but like the thing is you're not dumb, and you're not it's not you, basically. It's like the environment itself.
Mm.
And I feel like that thing that you're saying, like I know how to like thrive in environments that are not always conducive or good for me, but I still like blossom in
Mm.
them. It's like I find a way to change like that environment to like my tune, or like okay, what does my gift have like in this like space? What does my gift have to give in like this
And
space
so you like
that
to
I
give
am in?
value.
Yeah,
That's very nice.
yeah, like I genuinely
I don't
enjoy
know.
it. Like
I'm just learning how to. I don't know how to do that.
yeah, because like it's
Once I'm
not
not in
everywhere is
this,
going to value what you
yeah.
have. You need to
So
learn how
it's
to
like,
use what you have to like show that like okay, I'm in this space now. You have to
mm,
be aware of my presence. You have to be
yeah.
aware of like my gift. Like it's not something that like is going to like sit back for you to impose your own idea on like me, then now
Mm-hmm.
make me feel like I don't know what I
I'm
have to
doing,
give.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's usually like that. Because like hmm, a conversation I really sorry, a conversation I really want to have is the fact that like we are such a like a young generation working, like us being in like the work
The
force, or like
labor
works
force.
labor force,
Mm.
is very recent. It's like a year, 2 years, like
Yeah.
that we just started like this entire thing. You can't find anyone our age that
With like
with like
5 years
5 years experience. Do
experience.
you
Where
get
do
like
well,
it's very you can't know, but
unless they
very
finished
rare,
uni
very
very
early and
early and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
Jinx!
Unless they like finish uni very early, like you can't find somebody. So like again, the labor force is adjusting to like having people like us
Yeah.
in like
And
their
also,
space.
I feel like now they cannot deny the
They
fact that
can't.
they need
They cannot.
creatives because the world as a whole
They
is
cannot.
even running in a creative way because now everybody is
Everybody has to be. I
everything.
think the word is innovative, like
Yeah.
innovation, like
And
because like when creativity meets like productivity, or I don't know how
mm-hmm.
like to explain it, but like in a labor, like in the labor force right now,
You
they
know,
need creativity to like
yes,
boost sales, to boost things.
before
Like before it
when
was
they want
just
to do marketing, it's make a billboard or
mm-hmm,
make an advert or
mm-hmm, like
make some
let
sort
let
of
the billboard just be big,
yes.
let it be
But
bold.
now
But like
people
now
who
it's
is looking at a billboard, you need to have people that are creating appealing content
mm-hmm,
for you because
mm-hmm,
so basically I feel like social media has a type of psychology to it, right?
yeah.
So TikTok now, people that are on TikTok, they are looking for dopamine to be fed. As I am a TikTok,
I am.
I frequent in the TikTok. I do frequent in TikTok.
People always say that like, oh, you need to like over consuming, like, and yes, over consuming is
Yeah,
bad,
it's
but
bad.
I think you need to learn how to control what you consume and like
Mm.
what you're and like just because you're consuming something, you're watching something, doesn't mean
Doesn't mean
it
that it
has to
has to
like
be
stay. It
you.
has to be
Yeah.
you. Do you get like I watch brain rot stuff all the time, but like I'm not going to go and sit down and start creating brain rot content
Yeah.
or start doing brain rot
That's
writing.
even my
Like,
point. My point is that you watch this thing to feed your dopamine.
mm-hmm,
You want to be entertained.
yeah,
That's what TikTok is for. So if you want to create a social media strategy for for TikTok now,
mm-hmm,
it needs to feed dopamine. You need to be helping people to eat their
mm-hmm,
as they see
mm-hmm,
it, they'll be excited.
yes.
You don't go and be doing write up for TikTok. Who who will read it? I mean, who is going to watch it or what?
And like you need to again, they genuinely cannot. We've reached the point where like maybe like 2 years ago they could have been pretending like, oh, they want to like structure like
They
this
want things to
generation,
be
they want it to be
serious.
like this, but
You
you
read.
but like now they cannot even
I
deny
mean,
it
to be very
again.
honest, it has its disadvantages
Mm-hmm,
because now people don't know how to communicate, to
mm-hmm,
converse with other human beings adequately.
mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm talking to somebody now, if I'm if I meet somebody new now and we're in the same space together,
Mm-hmm.
the amount of conversations that we'll have is not proportional to how much we're going to be scrolling to our phone,
Right.
which is bad. Is it's actually bad because it just makes conversations dead. And I feel like conversations and interaction is what make human beings human beings. Because I want to know what you're thinking about. I
Yeah.
want to know as a person. I like to ask. I can just be
Yeah.
talking to you and I'll just ask you a random question and be like, "Oh, okay. So what do you think about this?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, and you do that.
yes, I
You
do
do
that
that.
a
Yeah.
lot. Just
Yeah.
because I want to hear you talk. I don't I don't just want to
And
be
I feel like
scrolling
I'm
on my
I'm genuinely
phone.
like that with my friends. Like when I'm around my friends, sure we have like it feels like we have phone breaks, but like there are times
Yeah, there are
when
times when
like
you just want it to be
everybody
quiet
just
and
yeah it
everybody
wants to and
just goes
everybody's
to
on
their
their phone.
phones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like a lot of the times, like when I'm hanging out with my friends, I'm very intentional about like what conversation do I want to have with said
Yeah,
person today.
conversation.
Like and I have friends for like different conversations or like and
Oh yeah,
I feel like you're
definitely.
like me in
That's
that
normal
department. Like we have different friend groups and
for
different
different
yeah for different
conversations.
conversations and different reasons. Like there's a type of conversation that like I would want to have or a type of like point of view I would want to hear, and then I would like reach out to you and be like, oh peace, like oh this was happening right now or see
Hmm.
because like me I already know like how you would handle said like
Yeah, you already know
conversation
the
or
type
like
of
said
conversations that
situation.
will even indulge in the
That
first place.
exactly in the first place. Like most of the time I probably wouldn't bring like
You would
presents,
you wouldn't bring what?
any presents. Like I remember there was one time I remember there was one time when I was going through like one part. I don't say it on the phone. I was going through one particular thing, and then like you just called me out on that shit like immediately. Like,
Which
what are
one?
you even?
Which part? Oh, oh my god, he was on some bullshit. He
Are
was
you?
really on some
Yeah.
bullshit, and I was like, "What the fuck are you saying?
What are
What are
you
you
even
doing?"
doing? When I hang out with like my friends, I hang out for like reasons. Like I genuinely and hanging out with my friends for me is two things. I want to be out of my house and I want to be off my phone. Like
Mm.
if I wanted to be pressing my phone, I would have stayed at home.
I mean, I have a bad habit too.
Yeah.
Every morning I wake up and I just scroll,
TikTok, see?
and it's really bad because it's it drains me.
Bonjour.
It really drains me.
My friend wakes up very early to go to work as well, Bonjour. And when he wakes up and is preparing for work, I send him TikToks and he's like, nigga, it's 5 a.m.
Like
It's 5
I'm on
a.m.
TikTok by
Like
5
I'm on
a.m.
TikTok by 5 a.m.
It's
Like,
bad.
yes,
We know
yes, we
it's
know.
bad.
We
But
know.
so go back to creativity and marketing now.
Hmm.
So imagine knowing that this is something that people is it's very manipulative, by
Yeah.
the way. But if you have a brand, you need to work with the resources that you have. So you need to be able to feed your audience, make them full, be in their faces,
You can't be a I don't think you can be a creative in this day and age and not be online. Like,
and not be cringe too.
and not be
All of us are
cringe.
running
Like,
away from being
oh my
cringe.
god. Like,
And I'm guilty because there are some things that somebody will bring to me
you
and I'll be
know,
like,
today I had like this thoughts today. Like, there's this friend of mine, Ifeoluwa, he was on live TikTok like today. And like, you're always on live TikTok. And I've like, it's something like I want to do, but I've just never done it because like I feel like in my head I tell myself like it's cringe.
to be
And
fair, to be fair,
yeah.
before I used to tell myself that, oh, TikTok life is cringe.
But like,
But one day I was just like,
why? Like, why did I
let
decide
me
that it
just
was
even let me
cringe?
just even do this thing because I'm
Like, I've
actually,
not even
and
done it,
I was
and
bored. I
mhm.
was really bored, and I was like, might as well just
like,
try this thing out because I
like,
mean,
like, I was having
and I just started doing it. Anytime I'm bored, I'll just go
like,
live.
what exactly? When did we decide like certain things were cringe and certain things were
It's
not? Like
because we look down on the people that are
that.
doing it. We
Mm-hmm,
look down on them.
internally, like, because
It's
like
like we
we
try
have like
to
this judgy like
yes,
side to us that like when
we
somebody
try
else
to
does
act
like
like these things
so
are beneath
when we
us.
want to when it gets to that situation where we think like we should do it, we're not like I judge this person for like doing, but like why, like recently again somebody posted that like we used to, and I think it was this Ifeoluwa guy, like he's really on cringing me a lot because like he posted that like we used to always post like on Instagram like all the time, like when Instagram just came out,
Yeah,
all of a sudden everything is
you
curated,
have to
everything
curate
is like,
it.
oh, does it fit my brand, does it fit my page image, like
Which to be honest is because of the way
I think it was
the
the
things,
influencers wave, like
yes, the things that people, because
yeah,
everybody wants to be an influencer in a
yeah,
way whatsoever.
yeah, in
So
a
now
way, honestly.
people want to see some sort of structure. Is it
Yeah.
still on?
Yeah, it's still on.
Yeah. People want to see some sort of structure,
They
some
want to
sort
see
of curation.
like something that they want to see, like, oh, they liked this thing about you in the last like post
I
and they
want to
want to
see it
see it
again.
again. Why? Like, if you see my Instagram now, God, I love my Instagram.
I
My
was
Instagram
telling
is like
somebody that the hack to social media and trends
mm-hmm,
is understanding that people want to see different versions of the same thing.
mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
for trends
yeah.
now, wake in the morning and I step outside. One grandma and one grandma, oh, it blows.
Mm-hmm.
One kid and one kid, oh, it
It
blows.
blows.
One man and one woman, oh, it blows.
Your dog and your
Your dog
cat,
and your cat, it
it
blows.
blows. And
Me
it's the
and my
same sound, it's
sister,
the
it
same
blows.
thing,
It's the
it's
same
different
thing,
versions,
but
like the
different
same, like
versions.
that's how TikTok sounds blow. Like it's the same sound, and like some like, and then there's this thing, there's and it's already structured in such a way that like it happens like this, like it trend. Do you have you noticed that like things trend for a while, then suddenly people make it cringe. Like they say that like, oh,
Yeah.
it is cringe to still be doing it, or
Yeah.
you that you did it, you are
And
cringe.
I'm
And
like,
I
just have fun.
like, why?
Like, just
We
have
all enjoyed it
fun.
last week. Like all of a sudden now
Bro.
they are making content that says that making that content is
It's cringe.
cringe. Like we all enjoyed it last
God,
week.
human beings
No, 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 no,
was
no, no,
so
no.
funny.
No, 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 no. I like I hate it when people do that. When there was a trending thing last week and everybody enjoyed it, and all of a sudden you make people feel dumb
Like
this week.
because they like
Do you
it.
remember when they did
Well,
this evolve us like content?
yes.
It was all fun and games at
Well,
first,
until people start getting mean.
all of a sudden, and
People
I'm
start
like,
getting
this
mean
was in the
and
span
all
of
that.
3 to 4 days that like
Yes.
people just
People
started
just start getting
getting mean
mean and start
about it. And
saying nasty stuff. That thing that people do when they like that involve me thing
yeah,
is very irritating to me because it just promotes unnecessary classism.
it does.
Forget the personal stuff where they
Yeah,
start getting mean in a
mean,
dark
yeah,
way.
yeah.
let's focus on the classist stuff.
All of this, and it was all of his sorting.
First of all, if you're not struggling in Nigeria, okay, Igwe, please, Eba, take.
Do you know? There's this thing somebody said recently, and it's like, when did poverty become like the fault of the poor? Why is it like somebody not having enough or having up
Why
to
is that
you? Why is it?
tickling your
Why is it
fancy?
tickling your fancy? Why is it? Why is it their fault?
Do you get?
Is this
How's that
like how
funny?
is that funny? Like how is it funny, and how is it like how is it something for you to like lord over their heads that like
Go,
yes
you
like
don't have
you
money.
don't have money, you don't have this, you
Omo,
don't like
you will get money. Thank you. Sorry, we owe you.
no.
So I don't like insensitivity,
Yeah.
mean stuff. Just it's not nice now. Allow people to just have fun and just be themselves. I was having a conversation with somebody about um how not okay.
Sorry,
Let
can
me
you
say
hold
that.
that thought? Let me check if this is actually still.
Okay, Mama, if you know they record, that's going to be very. I will cry, oh.
Like
I was
39
having a
minutes now.
conversation with
I'll go chop
somebody.
chop.
I mean, she was having a conversation with me about somebody's girlfriend, some guy dating a girl, and she was showing me the girl and how the girl was really skinny before, but now she's fat or she has belly and all of that. And
And mm-hmm.
she kept on saying that oh, it's annoying that she's not now fat. I was like, why is it annoying you? Because why is it? Why are you upset that somebody has belly? Why? I
In
like
a
these are things that cause okay, so there's something my sister asked me a question last week. Sometimes last week when I was with her. She asked me why I like sociology so much. Why I like it so much, rather.
mm-hmm.
And at first I wanted to be giving her the cringe answers of I just want to know about classism and inequality. I mean, yeah, those are things that I'm interested in. But the real reason why I enjoy sociology is because of mannerisms. When people start acting in a certain way, it interests me. When they start like
Like I like it
yes,
because like I was just having this conversation with
it
somebody very
interests me.
recently that like yeah,
I want to
yeah,
know.
yeah,
First of all, when did you learn how to do that? The way I'm moving my hand now.
yeah.
When did I learn how to move my hand to talk? So when that girl was talking about oh how this person's belly was really pissing off, I was really looking at her face,
Mm-hmm.
and she was
She had like this.
visibly upset, and I was like,
When did you learn to get upset about somebody else's?
yes, like
Mm-hmm.
how when did you how is that a lesson that you actually learned? Society,
Yeah.
fine, but I was really intrigued by the way her face was moving, the way she was really oh I don't, and I'm like wow. And I was not judging. I was
Yeah.
just looking at her and I'm like,
Like you're like wow.
this
Like
is very interesting to me because how did you learn this? How did you learn how to frown your face when you're angry? Why is frowning the indication of anger?
mm-hmm.
Why is smiling the indication
Indication
of
of
happiness?
happiness.
People smile and they are crazed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you get?
Yeah, I get.
So things like this actually interest me. So when that girl was talking, I was just looking at her and I was like, wow.
So
So
this
somebody's
is
body can make you
you flare up like
like
this and
this
like literally.
crazy.
And why I was getting excited is because like I was genuinely just having I don't know how or think like this really connects like what you were just saying, but like I'm kind of person like mannerisms and like pattern recognition
Mm,
are like my biggest um assets as
mm-hmm,
like a person in society or whatever, I guess.
mm-hmm,
Like I know how to like really know a person based on like
mm-hmm.
their mannerisms and like their like I have very good pattern recognition. Like I can tell when you're gonna be upset about something
Yeah. By the
based
way,
on
but you guys, he was editing something, and I just heard him say, "Oh, she's not going to like this." Me, I don't know. I think it's a problem because
yeah.
that just means that I don't pay attention enough. But I don't know how to click that. Oh, this person not going to like this. No, I actually do. Let me not say I don't.
Yeah.
I do. I do. But like his own was just very detailed. It was so.
Yeah, because like when I've interacted like a person long enough, and that's why like yeah, a lot of my friends that like assume I can read their minds, or like oh I know them well and I can finish their sentences. No, it's like you've done said thing long enough around me for me to know like oh this is how you're going to react to like this thing. Like there are people like I can just tell like I just know. So like my pattern recognition is very very high,
Mm,
especially I think where I have a flaw with it is in like myself. I can see myself repeating like a pattern
mm,
and still dive into like that situation because I'm stubborn like that. But whenever it happens, like in the end, it doesn't really hurt me, or like if it's like a bad thing, like it doesn't really like shake me because like from the beginning I
you
already
already knew that.
knew
Okay,
that
this is
like
what
oh,
I'm
this
doing.
is good, this is what I'm doing, this is what is going to happen at the end.
Yeah.
I might just do it for the plot, but like it still like happens like that. Like there was one thing we I
Mary.
don't even want to like yeah talk about this. There's a
Oh, okay.
yeah, is that fine? I mean
No, don't mention it. But
no.
like, no, you can. You can.
Yeah, like in places like this thing you have like an example of like this thing happening where
Yeah.
like you have like a friend or like a close person, a person that's like close to you, and you've mentioned that like oh if they do certain thing around you, that
Mm-hmm.
like this is how it makes you feel,
Mm.
and then they still do like
The
those
thing is,
things.
in this situation, I did not even mention it because I, I was, I was very supportive. I never really judged the person for what they did or for the whole thing. It was just the thing of at least consider the other people
Right.
that are around you. Like, just think
Yeah.
about it that, okay, as I've done this thing now, these other people that are here,
Like how does it affect
how
the people around you?
would they
And
affect
mhm.
them? To be honest, now, then I was just really mad. And to be very honest, it came from a place of judgment. But now that I'm thinking about it, consideration sometimes is hard.
Mhm.
Considering other people sometimes is hard.
Mm,
You don't agree?
like if we're to get into this conversation a little bit, because like the entire conversation of consideration for me,
Mm.
like why should it be hard to consider
The
like
reason why it's
loved
hard, the
ones?
reason why it's hard is because I read something and
Mm-hmm.
most people think about their motive. They don't pay attention to their actions.
Okay,
So it's a thing of, in my mind, I want to consider you. And that should
but
be enough, in
yeah.
quotes. Do
Oh,
you get?
like in my mind, I want to
Yes, in
consider
my
you,
mind,
so that should be enough
yes.
without the actual
So the actual
consideration in
action
yeah.
does not take place.
Wow.
And everybody, you cannot say you don't do that too. We all do it. Everybody has done
Hmm.
it. Everybody does it at some point. It might be minute, but everybody does it at some point. Because you think that, oh, the reason why I'm saying this thing is because I want the best for you, or my motivation is my motive for saying it is I have good intentions. But your good intentions are inside you. Your actions are not, they are not coming
I
out. You are what's it's not good intentions that you are acting out. What you're acting out is
I I
actually
I
hurtful.
I recently processed a particular situation that I had in a particular relationship. Let's keep it like that. Where I I felt like allowing said person be selfish was me being selfless
Mm.
without processing what it would actually do to the
So,
relationship if I allowed like by allowing said person to like indulge in
Their selfishness.
their selfishness.
Uh-huh.
Do you get like, oh, if you did not consider this to be important, like it would be fine and I wouldn't like pay my, but like I wasn't realizing that like even in that I was being like selfish because like I was only just thinking of like I did not want to create a problem from said things. So like I would allow you just do
Yeah.
like or behave like this
Yeah.
type of way. And I think like in a lot of people's friendships, not even just like relationships, like friendships, relationships, they allow people behave in a way that's not beneficial to the situation in general, just because like they don't want to make a fuss. They
They
assume that
don't
like
want to
allowing them like,
lose
oh, they don't want to lose this
the
person,
person.
and like
Yeah.
I'm good enough to like allow you to
Yeah.
like be you. Like if this is you, you know, this is bringing up like other examples of how like even like in the older generation, I would say like marriages, there are a lot of like women that allow their husbands be a certain way because they assume that like by allowing them like, oh, I know you and I
Yeah.
understand you as
That's
this,
just
that
that's
like
societal
it's
expectation of how
okay,
women should.
yeah,
They should shrink
yeah, they should
themselves.
shrink themselves.
They
Like it's
should.
okay for you to be this
Yeah.
because I have given you the grace to like be that, and I'm not
Mm,
gonna judge you, and I'm not gonna raise an eyebrow when you act a certain way that is actually affecting and damaging like the
yeah.
relationship. Yeah. So where were we coming? Consideration,
Yeah.
right?
Concentration.
Yeah. So like,
I feel like I just thought about that again. It's because consideration is important,
yeah,
but it's also people. It's also something people slip up on because like parents now. This is a safe space. Anyways, they tend to do this thing where they project, right? And then you project their own insecurities
yeah,
on you. But when you tell them, oh, this thing where they do, they project. I want what is best for you. You are my child. I know what is best for you. But you really don't, though. The
you
reason
really
why you
don't,
don't is because, first of all, this is your first time having a child.
right?
And this is your first time having me as a child. And I'm not the same as every other person. I'm not. So you don't know anything.
It's not like you don't know. You're not as sure as you assume you
You
are. Like you're
actually do
not. You're
not
like
know anything. It's not that,
yeah.
no, you don't know. You only know your experiences.
Mm-hmm.
You only know what
You
worked
don't know
for
that
you.
like if I do
And
this, this is actually what is going
exactly,
to happen. You don't
you
know.
don't
Yeah.
know. The only reason why you keep saying that is because of fear. Everybody is scared of what they don't understand and what they
Yeah.
don't know. The only reason why you're telling your child, oh, don't do this in the part of your own life is because you already know the path. You
Yeah.
already know the end. You can predict. There's no there's nothing new. Like, but that's not how it works though. That's not how human beings are too complex to be predestined.
Mm-hmm.
A bit to be predestinated. I be how they used to
Ooh, have
say
you
it.
seen the film
Yes, I
Predestination?
have really cool stuff.
Mas.
Have you
Mm-hmm.
seen ugh, ugh
Tenet.
no
Not
in
Inception.
Inception.
I've seen Inception. Like, I literally saw it this
I
year.
need
Like,
to watch it again.
yeah,
I
I
watched
literally.
it a long time
Should we
ago.
watch it tonight?
If I don't sleep, yeah, we can
You
watch it
probably
tonight.
sleep.
I'll
Yeah, I
probably
can. Yeah,
sleep.
you probably sleep.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
so now back to creativity. Everything that we have just said, they are not connected in any way, but they are
But they
connected.
are
You know why?
connected.
Because we're creative people
There's like a web, like
and we know
all of
how
this
to
play. You know how to like tap in.
tap
Oh,
in.
when you want to be a
So
stubborn child,
yeah.
to like when you want to be a good
Oh my
friend,
god, I'm
when you want to
getting
be
a tattoo
considerate.
tomorrow. Guys, I'm starting my bad girl behavior.
You know what? My I feel
I'm
like when I
getting
get
a
back to
tat
Abuja, I'm gonna get
tomorrow.
one. Or like one of
I'm
my
getting
biggest
a
fears is
tattoo
that
tomorrow.
people say like when you get like a tattoo, you never stop. Like after you get a first tattoo, you just
Me,
don't
I don't
stop.
plan to stop now.
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
I
yeah,
just be
yeah.
the
Like,
bad
'cause,
girl
like I'm
that
so
I
scared
am.
that like I'm just not gonna stop. Like I've thought about it so much that like where I'm gonna get it, and like I've in my head, I've already thought of like 3 or 4 places, and I know like after I get the first one, I'm going to get those 3 other places. Like I'm just going to keep going and keep going.
Mama.
Okay. So how are we? How are we choosing to round this up?
Skin eyes. Do you tell people? I don't know. Weirdos. So I
Sorry.
hope we've been able to convince you
No, no, no. We're not doing that yet.
and not to confuse you
No, no, no. We're not doing that yet.
that farmers
No, no, no. We're not doing.
are better than teachers.
Who did
Thank you.
that? Who convinced that?
Our debate.
Who taught the farmer?
The soil
The
and the
soil.
universe.
What's the goddess of like land and all these things
I don't
in
know.
Europe?
The universe thoughts. That's even so weird to say thought.
Thoughts.
Anyways, the universe imposed. No, no, no. Imposed is
No, you can't say
very.
no.
im-
Do you know I've been having like this conversation recently with someone where like we keep reaffirming ourselves that like we are like the universe experiencing itself. Like I choose to believe that
Oh,
like
I keep saying that.
yeah,
That human beings are God
yeah,
in us.
yeah, yeah. So like round this all up,
Oh,
we
wait
are.
now. I was yawning. You
Mm,
don't do that.
you're yawning when I was
Mm,
rounding up.
so let's go back and
Okay.
round up.
So to like round this all up, we are two young 20 somethings navigating like content creation, social media use, creative marketing. Like I feel like we've both like bounced around in like the same field for a while now. And like we're noticing that like I think like the takeaway from here for everything from me, like I was saying recently, like previously, is that like we are still so young. Do you get like 24 is still such a young age for you to not really like you should not really be dwelling on like a lot of like mistakes we were making. I was having like a conversation with my friend, and it was me. The let's just say like the entire conversation was about me being scared that like I would not be able to fill certain roles that like my dad like does, like if I were in his shoes right now. And my friend just asking me like, why am I trying to like wear his shoes right now? Like at 24, was he doing any of the things that like I'm doing right now? Like at 24, was he this far gone in like his career and understanding what he wanted to like do with his life? Like these are the things that like you need to check. And it's like we're still so young and we've done so much. We understand so much.
Do you know that I still feel like I don't know myself?
And and you already know so much so far. Like
Yeah.
no,
You're
like
being
because I
you're
want
being
you to
polite.
I want you to like really also dwell on that fact that like you already know so much so far, even with the fact that like you still don't. I don't know myself. Like I'm with you there, but like I want us to like accept that like we already know so much and we're still learning to like know ourselves. I think you need to accept the way you are now and be very grateful for like the way you are now. I have anxiety like all the time before I post, before I make something, like every single time. People don't know that, but like I still just do because like the not being sure right now should not affect like the doing. Do you get? So yeah, it's okay to like not be sure of like what you're about to do and still remain like in the present and being grounded.
Okay, so in conclusion, I just want everybody to know that it is okay to be cringe. It is okay to create because you just want to survive. It is okay to create because you're just trying to get by. It is okay to create because you don't know where life is going to throw you and you have to cope somehow. It's okay. It's fine. Now back to the main thing.
So like
You fool. Anyways, so yeah, I think we're done now. I was trying to teach him basic speaking etiquette, but he doesn't want to learn.
wait.
He threw my lesson into my face.
Wait. One actual honest truth is I actually don't use like a lot when I'm in a very formal, like in a situation that requires me to be like to be. I
Oh, I believe
swear,
you.
I swear. I'm
I
serious.
believe you.
I do not like. You wouldn't catch me honest. Would you? Mm.
Mm.
Anyways, that's all. That's all for this week's episode. I don't know when this episode is gonna drop. I was not planning for it to be like this long, but it has been beautiful. It has been wonderful. Thank you, Alafia, and see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye bye.
In the city,
Bye.
remember you used to drive fine. I pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson, are you with me? In the Phantom with the roof gone. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. I can help you get a move on, like you hauling. I know you like to go slow.